What is up, guys? Bruce Slayer back at you again with yet another banger of a toy review. This time we have the DC Multiverse Wonder Woman from Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Okay, finally I got her. So, let me address a couple things. Number one, I don't like the fact that Todd McFarlane just basically outright released a Wonder Woman figure, even though she was spoiled already. Warner Brothers, I think, dropped a teaser with her in it, and just, yeah, I don't know. It almost felt like Warner Brothers wanted this movie to fail. Kind of like, okay, good, this is the last of the old universe. Let's hurry up and reboot this crap with Flash, and let's move on to the new stuff that James is doing. So, I don't know. It just feels like an agenda, like this whole movie was meant to fail in some sense. And that's a shame because I actually really like this movie. I prefer this movie more than Black Adam. I enjoyed it more than Black Adam. This movie is fun. It really captured the spirit of Shazam, and, it captured and imbued the embodiment of a kid literally becoming a superhero. And just, I don't know. I enjoyed it. I think it's really crappy that Warner Brothers just outright did that. But yeah. And I felt like, hey, I reviewed the Shazam figure a couple months ago. Might as well review Wonder Woman. Let me see what she does. So yeah, basic packaging says Shazam. If you guys watched my Shazam video, this is the exact same packaging. The only difference is it has a picture of Wonder Woman. It has all the Wonder Woman stuff on it. And it has a nice artwork right here. And yeah. Anyways, let's just go ahead and open this thing. And here's Wonder Woman right out of her packaging. First things first. There's her stand. Baseball card. And this is the back. You want to read that? Pause it now. She does come with 3 accessories. She comes with her lasso of truth, one that goes right here on her hip. So basically her bunched up version. And she also does have this version right here. I kind of like this a little bit more than what came with the Wonder Woman 84 figure, because it has a loop, and I don't know, this one just feels a little bit more pliable, so I definitely like that. She also has this, her removable tiara. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm supposed to like peel this back or how this works, but that's kind of what I did. You basically have to like squish it in there and make sure that it fits and goes on top of her forehead. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. Please correct me in the comments section down below. But that's basically how I did it. I fudged it all together. And yeah, it looks fine, I guess. But yeah. And I gotta say, this is looking at it up close, this is actually a really faithful Gal Gadot head sculpt. I was surprised at how good this is. This looks a lot more like Gal Gadot than the previous one does. And they even got her colors right. The colors are bright. They're very vibrant. Kind of like the Wonder Woman 84 figure. You got the blue, you got the gold, you got the red right here for her bustier. You got the gauntlets right here. Very nice. You got these. So the one difference that I can verify is these thighs right here. Now, I modified. This is my WW84 figure right here. And this I actually really liked, but it bothered me because the legs. The legs for this figure were way too tall. She had basically like wooden, like Barbie kind of legs. Remember where it was like thin? These, if you're wondering, I replaced these legs. These legs are from I think it was the Last Night on Earth Wonder Woman figure. So I took the upper thighs off of those and I put on this, and then yeah, and now she looks she kind of looks bow-legged. I don't know if these are the same thighs. I think these are brand new thighs, because these thighs are a lot more thicker. These are thinner. So yeah, these are definitely new thighs. I'm glad they didn't just make her a straight up, Barbie doll basically, but it works. It actually fits. Because I hated that the previous figure was so tall. She was even taller than my Superman, and we still have not gotten a classic or even a rebirth version of Wonder Woman, a comic book version. So this is the closest thing to a comic book version that we had. And ah, man, it always bothered me that she was taller than my Superman. But this, I think I can, I can fake it till I make it. I think it works. From what I can see, it definitely fits. So if you have the previous Wonder Woman figure, her articulation is basically the same. The head doesn't go up, but it does go down a whole lot, actually. It goes left and right. She does that. And then, of course, she does have upper torso swivel. And she does have a great ab crunch that goes back, which is really good. You can get her some good flying poses. It goes forward. Not bad. Pretty good amount. She also has waist swivel right here. The arms do go outward and they go around. She has bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and of course the arms. You know how this goes. You can get the shake of the dice depending on how you move it. There's that. Her thunder thighs, they go outward, they go forward, upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees right here. And then of course the feet, they go up, they go down, toe articulation, ankle pivot. Sorta. Also, one thing to note is that they basically just made her boots a flat color, while these right here actually have the skin details. This was actually in the movie, so this is more movie accurate than this. But I guess you could count this as somewhat of a comic book version, because their comic book version, they're just straight up red boots. I don't know, man. It's okay, I guess. Anyways, let's just go ahead and get to some comparisons. And first things first, I wanted to get her compared to a couple of Superman figures. So, from what I can see for a comic book version, it's my Hush Superman figure right here with the rebirth head sculpt. And I don't know if it's because of the legs or what, but for whatever reason, yeah, she stands taller than my comic book version of Superman. But I guess for a movie version, let me see. Yeah, I guess for a movie version, this is just fine. So she might be a little too tall for your comic book version, but for your movie versions, I think it'll work out pretty well. I think you could somehow squeeze her in. And yeah, it just looks really cool seeing her side by side with both Superman figures. And here she is standing next to her movie counterpart. Here she is standing next to Shazam. And is she taller than Shazam? Yo, because in the movie, she's like a little bit shorter. Dude, why does Todd keep making her tall? That's a big nitpick of mine, is Todd always keeps making Wonder Woman tall. I get she's an Amazon, but she's not supposed to be like this huge, I don't know. That's a huge nitpick of mine. Ugh. I guess you could fake it till you make it. I don't know. But well, there you go, I guess. And here she is standing next to the Arkham City Batman, and oh, wow, this actually isn't bad. So, I guess this could somehow work. I don't know. And lastly, here's the DC Essentials Cheetah. Yeah, we need a new Cheetah. Heck, we need more Wonder Woman villains, and just a comic book version of Wonder Woman, period. Fingers crossed that we will get a Wonder Woman comic book wave somewhere down the line. I don't know. Maybe the Build-A-Figure could be Ares. Who knows? Maybe it could be a Target exclusive, and the Build-A-Figure could be Ares. That'd be pretty cool, right? Right? I don't know. But yeah, here you go, guys. So overall, I guess you could see this as basically just a rehash of old. This is basically an updated version of what we had before. I don't know. I don't really know if I recommend picking this up. I will admit I'm a little disappointed. Maybe it'll grow on me as time rolls on, but yeah. I don't know, guys. I'm just not really feeling it with this one. Like I said, if you have the WW84 figure, there's really no need to go pick up this one unless you don't have a Wonder Woman figure. If you don't have a Wonder Woman figure, and if you want something that's kind of close to what you read nowadays in the comics, this is your best bet. If you don't have one, go get one. The head sculpt is great. The body except for the thighs, are literally the exact same thing that we've gotten with the Wonder Woman 84 figure. And who knows? Chances are Todd may never give us a comic book accurate version of Wonder Woman. But as is, your options are limited when it comes to Wonder Woman. Sorry, guys. So, if you want to pick her up, pick her up. If you don't, you're really not missing much. You're honestly not. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thanks so much for watching my video. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, grow older, grow wiser, get right, grow closer to God, never be afraid to be who you are, and never stop being a geek. Thanks so much for watching my video. This is Bruce Lear for life, signing off.